You're gonna come up here like you're bad. You see you, yeah? I'm gonna fuck you up, blood. And you see you.
Before we get into the video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Not Mr. Kid at Hood, not Noel Clarke. This cancel culture is getting way out of hand. In today's climate, all it takes is a simple allegation to derail a career that spans 20 years in an instance. Everything you've contributed to the culture of British cinema is erased, and that hurts because kidulthood and adulthood were two of the staple movies I watched growing up. Now 20 women have come forward to label Noel Clarke a predator that has basked in a coordinated act of groping, harassment and bullying, and he's used his star power to suppress allegations and to get people out of work, and that's some very serious crimes. Now since the allegations were first reported by The Guardian, 2 of Noel Clarke's shows have been dropped. Sky have dropped Bulletproof and ITV have dropped his thriller Viewpoint. And to top it all off, the BAFTA that awarded Noel Clarke its most prestigious award for outstanding British contribution to cinema have now taken it back. Now, I'm not trying to tone down the seriousness of the allegations concerning Noel Clarke, because for 20 people to come forward about allegations of harassment and bullying, there has to be something there. There's no smoke without fire. But surely, a person should have the opportunity to defend themselves before any financial detriment befalls on the person. If that's the case, I could just phone up Sony Records and say, "Hello Sony, Jessie J touched my bum and you need to suspend her contract or fire her." At the end of the day, in such a tight-knit industry, broadcasters such as ITV and Sky would have been aware of previous allegations. I mean, this did not just happen or appear out of thin air 2 days ago. There would have been previous complaints raised and as such, but Sky and ITV still opted to promote their cash cow and put him as the co-star or leading star in their shows. Now just because the Guardian newspaper did an expose, these broadcasters are trying to do damage control and pretend like they sympathise with their alleged victims. This is just a ploy to save their brand. Again, remember, only a few years ago Adam Deacon accused Noel Clarke of bullying, by acts of trying to belittle him in front of cast members and attempted to stop his Another Hood movie over copyright infringement. The constant back and forth was very public, and the result was a court case where Noel Clarke was cleared of any wrongdoing, and as for Adam Deacon, who suffers from bipolar disorder, he was sectioned for a brief period of time for his mental well-being. Again, these are huge warning signs to any TV executive. And again, until Noel Clarke has the opportunity to defend himself and a judge presides over the case, then by default, Noel Clarke should be seen as innocent until proven otherwise. So, some of the allegations that have come to light so far are: Noel Clarke made certain actresses film naked. A producer who worked on Brotherhood was told by Noel Clarke that when he hired her, he had planned to F her and then fire her, but she was good at her job. Another allegation is Noel Clarke has a plethora of stored explicit videos and intimate images stored on a hard drive, which he has showed colleagues without the permission from the participant involved. Another woman claims that while working with Noel Clarke, he slapped her bum. And another woman says that Noel Clarke had sent her pictures of his penis. However, it's not all one-sided, because other associates who have worked with Noel Clarke did come to his defence when contacted by The Guardian, saying that the naked audition that was signed in the contract, and it was not a personal audition. Other production assistants were there, and it was a case of the actress taking off her clothes in order to see if she could do the role and not bottle it as she was fresh out of drama school. The stipulation was in the contract, and it was sent prior to the audition. Also, pertaining to the images that had been shared without consent, Noel Clarke addressed these, and says that the image was of a production assistant doing the splits at a wrap-up party in a public space, in which the picture was taken. He then showed other people the photo at work the next day, where she was also on set. The picture was taken in a public space. It was not an upskirt shot, as had been alleged. A makeup artist also alluded to the fact that every time they have worked with Noel Clarke, they have been very supportive and approachable. All I can say is, before you make a man a martyr without addressing wider industry inadequacies, put implementations in place in order to stop this sort of thing from happening. Sometimes when you work with people, inappropriate comments are made, or people can be a bit too friendly with each other. You have to have protocols in place so that everybody knows where the boundaries are. Again, the allegations could be true, we don't know. All I can say is, this is Mr. Kid at Hood we're talking about, this is Sam, this is Noel Clarke, this is the Mr. Are You Dizzy? This is the guy that killed Trife. We will see what happens. Safe.